There are some mistakes in your career which you did, which you forgot in the next week, but some mistakes which you did, which you remember for years. Not because someone made you feel bad or guilty, but because over time you get to know how impacted it was, how many people got impacted because of your that mistake. This story is one of these. So here are some context. For that sprint, I was working on a feature. I was tested it locally, verifying some functionality. So make the functionality or verification quicker, I hard coded the username and password in my code base directly and I tested it. I told myself that I will remove those username and password later. It was a faceless account which was used across pipelines, across different subgroups within our group. I tested it and I forgot to remove the password and username before post. I pushed it to the GitHub and I forgot it completely. Next morning, my solution architect just casually pinged me, why you push the password in the staging environment in GitHub. I thought for a second. I thought no, I didn't. Then I asked myself, have I done that? Then I quickly checked my commit in the GitHub for that repo and I saw that yeah, password and username was there. Till that moment, I didn't know that uh, how many pipelines use this username and password. Okay, I knew that my team was using that faceless account, but I didn't know that okay others also use that account. So I went to the commit. I deleted that commit quickly. But the issue was my solution architect got an email from the security team because our code base was monitored by security team for those things. And I removed that commit. It was gone from the commit, but still the password and username was exposed in the security pipeline. And there was no way to remove that from the security pipeline. Then one by one, people added to that call. PO, manager, solution architect was already there, team lead, and some other member. With each people join in that call, I was realizing, oh shit, I have done something very big. I didn't know that the password was used across different teams, but when I got to know, I was scared literally because it's kind of that incident that many people got impacted, not because not in their lives, but yeah, in their work they got impacted because of me. So we updated the password, and we have to identify where that password was getting used. We have to identify those you know services, deployments, and pipelines, and we updated them one by one. It took effort, it took hours of effort, not only from me but from multiple members from the team. So there are some services there like PEM is there, Secret Manager is there, GitHub Secret is there, Hashiko Vault is there. These things are there for exactly this reason. But at that point of time, I thought that it's okay. I will remove it anyway because it was in my local, but I forgot and it cost me. It not only cost the effort, it also impacted my performance review. The technical lesson was clear. Never hardcode any username and password in your code base. Just use some environment variables, put in your terminal, put the exact username and password there, and use that environmental variable in your code base. I knew it, everybody knows it. The cost is much higher than the you save the extra few minutes by not setting the environmental variables. Since the technical lesson was clear that you should never hardcode your creds in your code base, but the actual learning was deeper. I never forget that feeling to sitting on that call, join join one by one people into that call, and got to know then how you know impacted it was. So just use the secrets manager, secret service, whoever is provided what. If nothing is there, just use environmental variables. Never hard coded it. The clear technical lesson is never hard coded any password in your code base. And build that habit now before any security pipeline find it fast. If you have never done it, never done this mistake, either you are very careful or you are lucky. See you in the next one. Thank you.